So today I have 3 sets. I'm doing 3 sets. One in Zahle, in Gulf Hotel, one in Coral Bay, and then I go back to Zahle and Gulf Hotel. The first one is half an hour, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and then the second and the third one are 45 minutes each, so that makes about 2 hours of dancing. Let's make 2 hours, which is fine, but what's really tiring is going back and forth, because I only have 15 minutes between the first 2 sets, and it's like 12 minutes by car from door to door. So sometimes it's really, I barely make it on time. Like really, I'm running into the second place and taking my abaya off. So I'm already wearing my costume underneath my abaya, which I don't know if you can see. Normally in Zahle, when you do 2 sets, you would change costumes, but it's just not doable because I barely have the time to arrive. So I'm doing the whole evening in one costume, which I already have on, and I don't change it. I'm only doing Zahle now for a couple of weeks because they applied for the next dancer's artist visa, and it still wasn't issued, but their dancers already traveled, so they didn't have anyone, and I'm already in the country, but I'm not their house dancer currently. So I just entered Gulf Hotel, the parking. I managed to find a parking space on my own, which is excellent, because if I have the valet park my car, then it usually takes them a lot of time to bring it back when I finish my first set. So it makes me lose a lot of time from already the little 15 minutes that I have. It's a weekday, it's Monday today, so it's quite a lot of parking still free, which is good, and I park near the entrance. The valet parking, the guys, they already know me, so they always try to park my car very close, or there's a little VIP spot that they found for me, but it's not always possible, so I always prefer to park it myself. So I still have around 15 minutes before I get on stage, so I will go upstairs, change into my dancing shoes, and maybe brush my hair. For sure brush my hair. It's crazy, it's still humid and hot in Bahrain right now, so I will do that, and then it's time to go on stage.
ولا مرة سكرنا سوا ولا مرة ظهرنا سوا ولا مرة.
On my way to venue number 2, and there's a red light, which is not that good. I have maybe 10 minutes left now to be there. It's not far, it's actually pretty close, but there's just many red lights, and if there's a lot of noise, I'm sorry, that's my AC, because I just don't have time to even like dry my face. Just very sweaty. There's another red light coming up, which I'm very lucky today with the red lights. Also, I feel like some of my makeup smudged on my contact lens. I have to wear contact lenses, otherwise I don't see anything. And I don't know if I will have the time to like clean it. So I might have to dance one whole set like with just one eye. I am now basically blind on one eye, and I also hate driving like this. I mean, I'm not driving fast, and it's close, and if I don't see right, I just don't feel comfortable. But anyways, I'm almost there. The light is green now. Destroying my dancing shoes, but we are here and on time. I finished my second set in Coral Bay. I'm still in the parking. I have a little bit more time now between the second and the third set, so I can take a breath and everything. But I still have no time. Like, I don't know if you can see, like I'm all sweaty, all sweaty, and I don't really have the time to dry off properly. Also, I have this stupid like sports towel. I bought it because it's super thin, and I can put it in my bag and everything, but I feel like it doesn't absorb anything. Like, it's just like I could pat myself with paper, it will be the same. Yeah, so I have my orange juice, which they put ice in it. I forgot to tell them they shouldn't put ice in it because I'm very sweaty and very hot, and I feel like I will get sick, but not really sick, but I will get a sore throat. And I have food because I am, as an employee of Coral, I can take one meal per day out with me, and my bag and my other bag. Yeah. So I dare to turn on the light. Actually, I see myself, I look pretty bad, very shiny. Oh my god, I used a different foundation today, and I will not be using it again for the long nights where I work a lot. So I will have a sip of my juice, and I'll be off back to Gulf Hotel, back to Zahla for my last set. It's a slow night. I mean, it's Monday, so it's fine. I'm not too exhausted. So I am at the red light, but it's the last one. Gulf Hotel is right there, so I will just go inside this little street. So it's fine. I have 10 minutes. Actually, I've made it really fast here. There was absolutely no traffic, which is great because I just had the time to drink my juice. Okay, let's go. We just parked in Gulf Hotel, and I found a really good spot. It's just, the entrance is just there behind me. And I'm really good with time today, so I'm very happy about that. It's not as stressful, because I think what's tiring me out the most is really this, I don't know if it's the adrenaline that I will not make it, or the fact that I actually don't stop. I really get off stage and I run to my car and I park the car in Coral Bay and I run there on stage, just take off my abaya. I sometimes don't even have time to check my makeup, which is but I dried off a little bit. So I think that's what's tiring the most, because okay, it's 2 hours, but with time, when you do this a lot, you build stamina, so it's fine, you have the stamina. But what's okay, someone just arrived and is looking at me like crazy. I'm talking to my phone. Yeah, so I think it's the adrenaline, it's the stress that I will not make it on time on stage that's tiring me out the most, and the fact that I don't really get to dry off. Like, that's why I have my hair in I put it up because it's really sweaty here underneath, and then it just looks bad on stage. Like the thirst set that I do is, I feel like a mess. Also, I still have something on my contact lens. I had the time to clean it and it's still there, and my lash is getting off. I think it's from the sweat. Yeah. So we are almost home. And yeah, this is how I look after 2 hours of dancing. I'm all like, oh, I can't even look at myself. My hair is it's just all sticky and stiff and sweaty, and I just can't wait to take off the costume and take off the makeup and the lashes. It's also, this halter neck is like, it's killing me after, I don't know, when did I leave? I think I left around 9:30, and it's almost 2 now, so it's like too many hours in this. Oh, hello baby. Hello baby. Hello. Mama missed you, yes. And by the way, this is the costume that I was wearing, with heels, of course, which I already took off because it was too much. My feet hurt. Oh, look at my feet, my ugly feet. But yeah, this is it. This one is pretty lightweight. It's actually very lightweight. It's one of the lightest that I have, so that's why I like using it on busy nights. It's not, keeps me comfortable. Here is my kitten making a mess of the dance room. Yeah, she just loves to destroy paper towels and tissues, and I don't know what that's. I think that's my hair tie, but yeah, it's hers now. So yeah, excuse the mess in the dance studio, but I have a little baby. What to do? So I always hang the whole costume immediately when I come home. So that's the skirt, the belt, the shorts, and the bra. So you can see there's quite some sweat going on here. Oh, why didn't I cut this? Okay, whatever. And I sprayed with some alcohol mixed with water. So I think this is still vodka, but because alcohol is quite expensive in Bahrain, there's a really high tax on it. I think I will try rubbing alcohol next. So I just spray it, and this doesn't destroy the rhinestones or the fabric. and it keeps them actually without smell. I mean, it doesn't clean them if they're dirty, if they have stains, but it prevents them from being smelly. Okay, right now I am after my shower. I took off my makeup and I am in my dance room, and I'm sorry, it's still, it's still being arranged, so it looks a bit of a mess, but I have the dryer because I always dry my costumes. I can iron. Here are all my costumes, some of my dance shoes, and I think here are costumes for sale, I'm not sure. And of course, my kitten, her name is Sham, she's making a mess as usual, you can see the paper towels. And my other cat, Anastasia, she's 2 years old, she's such a good cat. She doesn't destroy anything, she's very clean. She's a perfect cat. So yeah, and this one is crazy. What are you eating? Ugh. Yeah, so now I'm off for I don't know, today maybe like 15 minutes of stretching and of back exercises because I have issues with my back. I injured my back in 2014, and I've actually been told I will never dance again, and I am dancing again, but to be honest, I'm also over 30 now, so while I do have the stamina to dance these shows, but my body is just, I just feel it. I just feel it in my body, so I'm really careful. I'm really trying to do some back relaxing stretches every day after work, just because I do back bends during my shows. Today not so much because it's a slow night and I already feel a bit sore in my back, but usually I would do quite some back bends in the shows, so I will always try to stretch it out.